just a sweet word.
So how do you plan for a city's transport needs? In the UK, commuting behaviour is in a period of flux in the 21st century. Patterns of travel to work are evolving alongside changes in the nature of the contemporary labour market and broader working practices. Because of increases in population, there are still about 8 billion commuting journeys made every year. Nationally, the figure for cycling commutes is about 5%, about 10% of commutes are made by bus and another 10% by walking. Another 10% of commuting journeys in the UK are performed as a car passenger. Because commuting is defined as being an uninterrupted journey between home and work or vice versa, this figure of 8 billion journeys doesn't account for the increasing trend in what's called trip chaining, which is when people combine 2 or more journeys for multiple purposes. Even though there's a lot more flexi-time working than there was a generation ago, travel to work still places a disproportionate burden on the transport network due to the relative length of these journeys and their concentration at particular times of the day. Commuting journeys are much longer distance than other journeys, meaning that they are responsible for 1/5 of all miles travelled. Despite accounting for only 16% of personal journeys in England, commuting places a disproportionate burden on the transport network. They're also concentrated at times when the network is busiest, the morning and the afternoon peak periods. The number of commuting journeys per person has trended downwards over time, but at the same time, the commutes have been getting longer. The excessive time spent commuting is one of the main factors contributing to the work-life balance problems. Not only is this amount of time commuting an issue, the 9-to-5 culture with its peak travel times generates congestion on railways, underground and road networks. The number of workers who commute daily for 2 hours or more has increased by 1/3 in 5 years, and as a consequence, increases stress for commuters.